Alright, in this video we're going to learn how to make this seamless carousel design in Canva. So without wasting much of our time, let's jump right into Canva and do that now. Alright, welcome everybody. So the first thing we're going to do is to create the page. Okay, these are some of the elements that we'll be using in the design, and we have some other ones here. Okay, for this tutorial, for this one, I will not be giving you any element because you're going to be designing your own carousel and you're going to be using your own element. So everything is going to be on you, but it's good you understand how everything is being done. Okay, so we're going to create a new page. This is the Instagram portrait size, but the length that we're going to use is different from this. So we're going to come here and I'm going to click here and I'm going to say more, and I'm going to create a new page. Okay, custom size. Just to make it more clear, let's go somewhere else to create this page because I want this place to be really visible. You can actually create new page here, but I want to come to my main page here and I want to create my page here. Okay, this is the 30 days page I'll be using to create tutorial. So we're going to come to here and I'm going to say custom size because I want it as big as this, because I want to be showing you these figures. Okay, the thing is, you can create more than one page and want to create 7 carousel. Normally the single size for a single portrait Instagram design is 1080 by 1350, which is this one actually. But what we want is we want a very longer page. Okay, if I want 2 page, what I simply need to do is to multiply these times 2. It's going to give me 2 page. Let me give you an example. Let me open my calculator, which is going to be 1080 times 2. Okay, so the answer here is 2160. Okay, so if I come here and I say 2160 and I say create, it's going to give me 2 page of a carousel that is in one document. Okay, let's just wait for that quickly. So now what we have is this is a 2 page document, meaning I can put my grid here and this is the middle of the document, because as you can see it at the top here, look somewhere here, you can see that it's showing 1080. That is the middle. Okay, now we have 2 pages, but what we want to do is to create 7 pages. Okay, so in order to do that, let me come back to my home page. I'm going to come to the plus icon to create again. What it simply means, let me come to custom size. I'm going to multiply this by 10, okay, by 7, because that's the highest number of pages that you can create at the same time. So I'm going to say 1080 now times 7 is going to give you 7560. Okay, 7560, and that's the highest. You can't go above this. If you go above this, this button will be highlighted, meaning you can't create it. For example, if I say 8000, okay, 8000 is not up to, let's say 9000. You see the key is highlighted because you can't create this document as large as this. Okay, so let me just create 7560. Okay, this is the highest number of pages. Let me create, and now this is going to give me a very long document. Okay, now what we have this, now we have an entire 7 page of carousel right here. Okay, so what we can do now is to come to file, because we want to use our grid to separate these pages, because I can't drag my guide now to separate it. So what I can do, come to grid, come to setting, then come to add guide. Okay, in add guide, it's going to give you this whole thing. This is default. Just come here and say you want to separate that. Now what we have here is 7, so we want 7 column because that's what we have. Then this one, just take out all of this 0. Okay, we're just going to click OK. I'm going to say add guide. Okay, our guide is going to be locked, meaning you can't move it, unlike other ones that will drag it into it. Now this one that I've dragged now can't be moved because it has been locked. To unlock it, come to file, come to the same settings and say lock guide. If you click that, now you can move your eye, you can move this, but it's dangerous because if you move it, it's going to distort you on where to position things, so I'd rather have it locked. So come to setting, come to lock guide. Okay, cool. Now this is our 7 pages. Normally I don't add some of the things that people add to that carousel. You probably have gone to my Instagram page and you've seen how my design is. I don't add my handle because there's no need of adding handle. People prefer that, but I just feel like they're already on your Instagram page. Why adding your handle again? If they want to get more from you, you're already on your page. Okay, that's just me, but some people might still, you might see my old carousel and I add those, but no need. So we're going to bring in some elements from our page, and also we can copy this entire page, this one, Ctrl C, and copy to our initial page where we have our element. Okay, so I can select one of these and just say paste, and it's going to paste my entire long document, because you remember that's what we wanted to do when we clicked here and we say more and wanted to put this custom size right here, and it would have been created here. So now that we have this, but our guide is gone, so we can do that again. File, setting, add guide, come here, 7, come here, 0, and just add guide. Okay, cool. So these are some of the elements. I'm going to drag these two and we'll bring it into our design. And I normally just position this one somewhere here, select both of them, and just reduce the opacity to about 30 and something, not really specific, but let it be low. And I'm going to bring in the text. Okay, I already have the document that I will be using for this. I generated this from ChatGPT, and what it says is 3 simple layout trick that instantly improve your design. Okay, we're not going to be focusing on the aesthetics of the design, but I'm going to focus on the structure. Okay, so I'm going to paste, Ctrl V. Okay, now we have this, and I'm going to position it somewhere here. For my font, I'm going to use, I use Inter, okay, for my brand. I've not really been specific with my carousel. That's a confession. Well, I use Inter. Okay, let me go to my fonts, Inter. Okay, and I'm going to make it bold, extra bold. And for my font size, it's going to be about 103. Okay, 103. Let me reduce this one. Then for my letter spacing, it's going to be like -50. Now you see I'm being specific here because this is my brand. This is what it means to have a structure laid in place, so that whenever you want to design, you don't mistake. This my for here, for line spacing, it's 0.87. okay, you can see how it's going to look now, because that is it. That is the size that I've been using, and my font size is right, my letter spacing is right. Then I think we are cool. Then for my margin, there's a distance between here is about 80 something. As I'm dragging this, look somewhere here. I'm going to undo. Look somewhere here. You're going to see the number. It's about 87 or so. 80. Okay. Okay, I can leave it at 86. Now, see if I should flush left, it should be somewhere here. Okay, this is very specific, so I can actually create this margin all here. Okay, I can actually use the margin, but I prefer using this method. Let me bring a rectangle shape. I'm going to make it all long and just position it somewhere here and use it as measurement. Okay, if you're still not using this method for measurement, there's a problem, because this is one thing designers cannot just do without measurement, so that everything looks nice. So what we have now, we're creating this grid system now for our carousel. This is what they mean by the structure. These are things that people will normally not see when your design is out, but it's right there. right there staring at them, but they can't see it. Because you're a designer, you're able to see some of all these things right there. Because okay, so now we have this. Then for our color, I'm going to come here. I have my brand color set up in my brand kit, so I'll probably use something like this, and I'll say simple trigger instantly improve your design. So this can be like instantly improve your design, which is black and white. I use other colors sometimes, like the native Canva color combinations. Okay, so now that we have this, I'm just going to push this one a little bit. Then I'll probably put something here, but let's get down to the next thing. Or let me just bring something. Okay, we'll go to the design later. I'm just going to put my text now in a speed mode, then I'll come back to you when I'm done. Then after putting on my text, then we'll come to the design aspect. So let me go. So what it simply means, what I just said now, is me copying my other text and putting on my design. Okay, something like this. So I'm just going to go on speed mode now and design everything, then come back and we'll start making the designs like aesthetics and all that. So see you in a minute. I just have to say something here. Now that we've gotten to the end of our design and we still have much content, so what we can do now is to create, because we just have one page left, which is this one, simple design wins, follow for more Canva tip. What I normally do is that I have my pre-made different CTAs that I use for my design. Let me just give you a quick look. So you can have series that anytime you post a carousel, you have call to action that you've already pre-made that you want people to actually just go follow, okay, or click. Not every time you'll be changing, or every time you'll be suggesting. ChatGPT will be giving different CTAs. Okay, let me just quickly navigate to my folder so I show you that. Alright, so this is the first set of the CTAs that I use, like join my Canva workshop, link in my bio, follow for more Canva template. This another CTA, like get free premium Canva template, which is almost like same with this one. Then I have this one that I developed recently, which is this one. This is a carousel that I've posted on my Instagram post before. We have this one, say hi, my name is Godswill and I'm a Canva creator, get all my premium Canva template for free, link. Okay, these are pre-made CTAs. So if you see what ChatGPT gave me here, I'm taking my time to explain this because I really want to get the structure right. Say simple design, follow for more Canva tip, design system and free template. This is not me, this is not what I do, this is not my CTA. Okay, but if you already have your CTA every time and you design some of them, maybe during your free workshop or maybe anything, whatever that purpose be, don't just put content out there. Have a reason. If your business is about people coming to save with you, have your CTA, join my free saving plan, have your pre-made. So when you are educating people, you are not just throwing out content out there, but you have something in place, just structure. Okay, so just to give you that. So I'm not going to be designing the last slide because I already have it, but you can settle down and make something special for yourself, because I'm going to post this very design that we're making here. So let's go back to our design, and that's it. Now that we have all these sets, I'm just going to highlight some parts. For example, most designer doesn't look because layout structure, because of layout structure. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to make this one black. Okay, and we can use it any other color too. Use alignment intentionally. We can come here and use the default gradient here. It's still gonna work. Use alignment intentionally. Everything should follow. All of this can be black now because let me use this one. Then we have let's go to the next one. Let's come here. So we have this now group related element together. So we can highlight this one with it. Okay, we already have it here. Then use spacing, which is kind of the main guy here. Okay, I'm just gonna highlight that. Now that we have this, so we're going to bring in some design element to make them look nice. So I'm going to use this one, Ctrl C, come here and Ctrl V. So now what we have is this, okay? And we have other beautiful element here, but we're going to use these other ones, okay? Ctrl C, come here, Ctrl V, and now we're just going to position them randomly. Now if you're looking for elements like this, they are very simple. Come to design element, I just search 3D, 3D, just search 3D element, okay? You will see beautiful under graphics, you will see beautiful 3D elements that you can use to make your design. Okay, let's just be here. Okay, let's pick something from here. Let me use what I already have. When it talks about layouts, let's look for something that, okay, we can type, let's make it layout 3D element. Okay, it's gonna give me something relating to layout. Now searching for elements and using it is one of those things that is going to take you time in your design, because now you have to search for something that relates to what you are creating. Okay, I think this one will make sense for dealing with elements, dealing with layout and structure. We're going to slice our carousel later on, so I want you to be aware of that, and that's the reason why we're using this grid system. So we're going to use this one and position this one here. Somewhere here, and position this one somewhere here. I'm just going to slide group related elements together. Let's use this one, group related elements together. Then we use spacing as a design tool. Let me break this one, spacing. Let's use this one as spacing, then let's use this one as grouping. Grouping can be anything, okay? Then when combine 3 colors, okay, I didn't highlight this one. Close this so that I can come back to our element. Okay. So we can search for color 3D color. This is one of the sweetest part of Canva, because you can just have access to all of these tools, all of these elements, and without really, can use something like this for color, okay, and just position it somewhere here. Then there's this last sentence in our content, and I think we should use it, which is simple design wins. Okay, let's copy this. I'm going to position this one in our last post here. Ctrl V, and we can break that down, and you can push this one up so it be at the center. Okay, we can stretch this one out, position this one here. So actually what we can do now, we can remove all this because we do not need them anymore, because we already have the structure in place. Or what we can do is to bring a guide that will snap into those lines so that we can still have them. Okay, somewhere like this. And now we can delete them. Okay, now that we have everything here done, the next thing we're going to do now is to actually download our design and slice it. Okay, in order for you to download your design, it's very simple. Come to apps, then come to Carousel, type Carousel Splitter, Carousel Splitter. We have it right here. Okay, this first one that has this icon, click on it, and it's going to download our design automatically. And let me position this one well. Okay, we can say export design. So we're going to export, it's going to export this design and import it back. Okay, it's one of the most amazing tools I've seen. We're not downloading the entire page, we're downloading just this first page, which is the current page, and say done. Okay, and now we have the size. Okay, here you can either increase the size, which is going to make your design bigger, okay, or you can actually just make it smaller. So most times it's good to make your design twice, which is going to be bigger and larger. Okay, and you can just download it as one size. If you download your design as one size, I saw that it's pixelated, it's blurry, then download it again and make it larger. Okay, but for this tutorial I'm going to use the one size. And now we have the quality high. We're not going to use transparent background because our design is relatively white, okay, so that we don't end up having empty background. So I'm going to have export. So what it's going to do is going to download the design, not into your computer but into the cloud, wherever they are, and it's going to import it back into your design. Now we have this. So are they asking you how many columns you want to split it into? Remember when we created the column, it was 7, right? So you just click on 7, put your enter key. Now it's going to slice your design into 7 pages. Okay, and because you've done your diligent work of properly aligning things, you don't have problem at all. So we're going to say split and generate carousel. Now look at what's going to happen. It's going to split your design, it's going to position them right here. As you can see, it's doing them automatically right now. So just give it some time and we'll be back. All right, it has finished generating your carousel. So what we've simply done now is we still have our design here that is editable, okay, but now we have these ones that are just single page. And the thing is, you can't come and edit this text, okay, you can't. It's now an image because it has saved it. What is splitted was what you downloaded, so it's not editable unless the other way to go around it, but I won't even suggest that since you have your raw file here. So we have all these single pages, right? Oh wait, so we can view it so you can see how your design works. Okay, now you have all these. You think, oh, this is the previous page. Let's go back and we have all this now. So this is your front page. Most designer look design all because layer structure, alignment, use alignment intentionally, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Let me just quit this. So I'm just going to download my design and that will be all. In order for you to download, let me show you where you can do that properly. I'm going to come here and say download and come to custom, okay, because we're not going to downloading everything. So we're going to unselect this, deselect, and also these extra pages, we don't need them actually. So we have this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, okay, these 7 pages. This is what we're downloading. And right here now you can improve your design. You can say, okay, I want it into quality ×2 because I want it to be larger, it's better off, okay, and make sure it's PNG, okay, PNG, and now you can download and your design will be larger. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video, and quickly I'll just show you when it has downloaded. I'm just going to save this up because now you have to extract it, because whenever you download something like this, it's going to show up as a file. Our designs that we've downloaded, and now carousel page 1, and it's even named them properly. So I'm going to be posting this, okay, so you can go to my Instagram page and view it and find it, so that it doesn't look like I'm just teaching you these things and I don't use them. Okay, this is what I do. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in this video. Bye. So do your assignment, please. Okay, you may not actually use this technique. You can get any Canva template and do something, but I challenge you, do something similar so that you can have your hands dirty with some of all these techniques and tricks. Okay, so that's it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. It's not a game, it's a